Greetings of the day. Welcome to Exam Candy. I hope you are doing great and you are staying motivated to do your tasks. Now, moving ahead with the series of our classes which we were discussing in some of our previous videos. We will be discussing summary of chapter Indigo of class 12th in this class. So, author is Louis Fisher. Now, what this chapter is all about, we will be discussing in this video. The chapter is about Gandhi Champaran movement. You might have studied in history in class 10th or 9th, maybe. Satyagraha movement was there. So it was for it. The reason was because the arable land, the land which could be cultivated in Champaran, which is in Bihar. Now, that was divided into large estates, and the owner of those estates were Britishers, and workers were Indian agricultural labor tenants. Now, what was their contract was that the 15% of the indigo will be given to the Britishers in the form of rent, right? But with the coming of synthetic indigo, with the production of synthetic indigo in Germany, they felt that they had been betrayed in this contract, right? This was a long term contract, so they had been betrayed. So what they wanted, they demanded compensation. And Rajkumar Shukla was one of those sharecroppers who decided to meet Gandhi and to take his help in the movement against Britishers. Now, when Gandhi arrived, he went to the house of Rajendra Prasad, you might know the name, now a lawyer. Now, because of Gandhi's plain clothing, simple living, he was considered a servant there in his house. And further on, moving with the chapter, when he presented the case in the court, he found that the lawyers were charging a high fees. So Gandhi criticized the lawyers that you are demanding high fees from sharecroppers. All the Champaran movement, this was a year-long fight, and which was successful. Compensation was given to them to an extent. Now, along with the political and economic issues in this chapter, we also come to know about education, improvement in education, improvement in health, improvement in hygiene. So when you will read the chapter, you will come to know these details and mark those details there. So this is what the chapter is all about, the summary we have discussed. Now, please, again and again, I'm saying in the classes that you need to practice it. I have summarized the chapter in order to make your interest in the subject, make your interest to read that chapter, right? And it will be like information, like a variety of mediums. You are reading from books, so that's another medium, and you are watching videos, that's another medium, right? So that's what we are doing when we are making these videos, to create your interest in studying. Now, after watching this video, you will go, and you need to go, I can't say that you will go, so you need to go and study the chapter line by line. That's not a long chapter, it will take you merely 1 hour or 1.5 hours, not more than that, if you are reading very slowly, right? So after that, after reading the chapter, what you will do, you will underline the main points. After reading previous year question papers, if you do not have previous year question papers, I will suggest you that you download CBSE guide app, and there you will find previous year question papers related to your every subject, not only English. So from there, you search the questions which are from this chapter Indigo, and then you will mark the important points in the chapter. You will practice those answers it will not take you more than 1 hour, right? 1.5 hour of studying, 1 hour of doing the practice, 2.5 hour maximum at max. It will take 3 hours to complete a chapter, and every Sunday you can complete one chapter, right? You are giving time to your majors, but if you are neglecting your minors, then like it will be like it will also disturb your balance. So make this a strong point of yourself, practice as much as you can, and also use the keywords which are there in the chapter, right? Because if you are writing in your the words which are not there in the chapter, which are outside, they that will come automatically when you will read the chapter. The words will stuck in your mind that yes, this word was in that chapter. like if I say large estate, so that's the word in the chapter, and it's also that you can learn synthetic indigo, demanded compensation. So I have tried to use those words here also, but try to use them in your answer. It shows that you have read the chapter in detail, and in that detail that you learn those words. You have learned those words and making use of them, right? So this is the point which I want to suggest from my side, and that's all the best. Take care, bye bye. Stay healthy mentally as well as physically.